Everybody in the Code 3 community, welcome back. Wanted to start a series of book reviews, or not really reviews, but I guess recommendations, so that you can pick up some of these books, ingest them whenever you have time, whether it's audiobook or by sitting and reading them, and start to take immediate action on things that can really help you out. So today I'm going to start with a book that's really not a financial book. We'll get into some of those, and I know we've given some recommendations on a couple other things you could do, podcasts and so forth. But books are also very important. I mean, it's amazing how much information you can get for, well, I guess free if you went to a library, but otherwise pretty cheap. So let's look at one of the books that really affected me, and that's called The Go Giver. I was at a swim meet, and I was listening to a podcast with a guy that I was following pretty closely, and I respected quite a bit, and I've since had the opportunity to get around quite a bit. And I was listening to him, and he was asked, if you could go back, whatever it was, 8 or 10 years ago, what's the first thing you would do? And he said, I would read the book The Go Giver. And I thought, wow, for a guy operating at that level, that's incredible. Um, so I realized I need to do the same thing. I mean, they say success leaves clues. So I immediately asked my wife to order the book. It actually comes in a series of 3 books, as you'll see here on the screen. I mean, all 3 of them have great lessons. They're very short stories, very simple reads. But if you're only going to read one, read the red one. But I would definitely recommend reading all of them, because they all do build off one another. And I'd read the red one first if you're going to read them all, and then probably the green one and the blue one. But anyway, they really talk about, you always hear the adage of, go out and everybody's got to be a go getter. The go out there, you're a go getter, good things will come to you. Well, I would challenge you, after reading this book, and what I started doing is changing my mindset to go out there and be a go giver instead of a go getter. In other words, how much value can I bring to other people? And then inevitably good things are going to come back to you. Frankly, that's why we do these videos. That's why uh, we do all of this, and building the community and the meetups. With our meetups and stuff, people think something's going to be for sale oftentimes. So sometimes that discourages participation. I think when there's nothing for sale, we're just in there giving out information that we've spent a lot of time acquiring, a lot of capital acquiring, and we're just giving it out for completely for free. Same reason we're doing these videos. We're just giving this out. If we can help you collapse time frames, that's pretty awesome. And if everybody has good experiences, people will say, "Hey, go check this information out. Check these guys out." And that's why we do it. And so there's no angle, there's nothing for sale in this. We just want to help people in the community um, grow their ability to build wealth and cut taxes and grow their relationships and networks and so forth. So I would really read this book. And even if you're not looking, it's not a financial related book. I mean, it is kind of a financial related story in it, but the book is applicable to anything in life. So I think it's a great book, and I couldn't recommend it enough. So that'd be the first thing. That'd be the first book I would read, and then we're going to follow up with a series of a few more. So these videos will be pretty short. A couple things you can do if you're not in our community: send an email to community@code3assets.com, so that you don't miss out on our newsletters and our invites to our meetups. The meetups you can show up and participate in. Really start building relationships, because all that stuff starts to become important. And as you kind of dig into the content we're producing, you'll discover why. So we always focus on, got a background in SWAT, uh, SWAT training and so forth. And what's important now in emergency services, we always ask, what's important now? What's the one thing I can do now that's going to have the most impact, and is the most immediate, um, I guess, priority. So we just keep answering that over and over. Here, I would read The Go Giver, and I think that'd be a great start. So with that, we'll see you on the next video.